Good evening, everyone. Welcome now to Corbin Redhound Football here on Southern Cablevision Channel 11, a presentation of Televid Sports. This is Don Eastep with Dale Johnson and Gene Harless, hoping you enjoy tonight's game on behalf of our fine sponsors. And tonight's game is being brought to you by these sponsors. Madison, a 4A school that Corbin's had good luck with in the past. Corbin, a 2A school. Richmond Madison coming into tonight's game 0-1, losing to Louisville Western 17-12 in their opener last week. Corbin has won the toss, elected to receive. A rare occasion. Tonight, the Redhounds will be wearing the white jerseys, and the Indians of Madison Central are in the red jerseys. For Corbin, suffering from quite a few injuries. Matter of fact, a couple of players not even dressed out. Jamie Norville, 5'11", 175-pound senior, and Byron Shees, a 5'9", 149-pound junior. Neither of those are here because of the injuries. And then we have a couple of three more that are suffering also because of the injury situation.
Taking off for the Indians, number 88, Reggie Miller. Back to Corbin, number 18, Harold Reedy.
Miller kicking off, number 88, Nooners Reedy deep, and here we go. Our football game is underway as the ball hits. Taken at the 8-yard line by Reedy. 15-20. Reedy cutting that corner. It's the 25. Reedy spinning forward to about the 28-yard line. And our football game is underway.
Balls at the 29.
So we're ready to go as Corbin will split the end wide to the right side. We have some change in numbers here tonight. Shannon Sams, number 27, is starting at a flanker wide to the right side. Reedy on the roll. Reedy's got good running room. That's the 40. 45. Reedy fumbles, and Madison Central gets it at their 47-yard line. Madison Central set to go, and here's the pass on the very first play. He's got his man out of bounds at about the 22-yard line. David Hall from quarterback Bert Brownie. Pardon me, make it number 24, Lloyd Hurt. Caught that long pass. Penalty marker down. Let's see what it's all about. It's against Corbin. So Madison Central strikes after Corbin's fumble. And now Madison Central set to go, throwing that long first down pass. Trying to get adjusted to our game. We were rudely booted out of our position here by a spotter for Madison Central. So while we readjust, they play football. Half the distance of the goal line penalty. Madison Central going from there on 47-yard line on the pass play now, and this penalty has taken it down to the Corbin 11-yard line. Bert Brownie, 6'2", 175 junior quarterback, pitching back now to David Hall, and Hall goes down right near the line of scrimmage. Among the players in for Ball at the 13-yard line, and Madison Central now will have it 3rd down and 6 for the first down. Both wideouts go to the right side. Corbin, I don't know, no flag down. I thought somebody jumped in there. Here's the pass out, too hard, over the head of the intended receiver, Lloyd Hurt. Bert Brownlee had a lot of arm behind that one. So with the ball at the 13-yard line, Madison Central will be faced with a 4th down play, and they'll have to punt it away, and Corbin should come out with good field position. Right in the end zone, Lunsford, and his kick is out of there, and it's going to be taken by Nooners Reedy at the 43. Reedy at the 40, the 39, and he won't go far.
First down, Corbin. Calls it the 38.
Corbin has excellent field position now.
The game for the Indians, number 58, Tony Rose.
Redhounds at the 38-yard line. Game being presented by the Corbin Deposit Bank and Trust Company, featuring Tellerific, a nationwide around-the-clock service. Reedy gives to Fox. Fox, good interference as Fox runs it in across the 35. They nail him at the 31, but he has 7 yards on the play. Into the lineup for Corbin now, number 70, Kent Carter, replaces Robbie Smith at a tackle position. Carter, 6'4", 226-pound sophomore. It'll be 2nd and 3 for the Hounds at the 31-yard line. Reedy fumbles. Reedy picks up, and Nooners get him about a yard after the miscue. He got it down to the 30-yard line.
Number 18, Reedy.
In the Corbin backfield now, number 48 is Bill Storm. Number 23, Paul Lanham. Number 27 is Dale Fox. And number 18 is Reedy. The end to the right side is Larry Hilton. B.J. Catron to the left side. Barry Rose, the tackle to the right. Carter, the tackle to the left. Here's the handoff to Fox. Fox just running through people as he gets it down to the 25-yard line on a Corbin first down. They had to get it to the 27, but again, excellent running on the part of Dale Fox. We have been very impressed with him all 3 games. He's only a sophomore, but he's doing a heck of a job. The Red Hounds have just netted their 4th first down of this game. This being their 3rd offensive possession. Now, Catron wide to the right at end. Reedy looks through that hole. He gets through that hole across the 20 and almost to the 15-yard line, about 10 yards by Reedy. He spotted that opening and darted through there in a flash. A nice run by the quarterback, Nooners Reedy. The officials are looking across the way right now to see whether or not it's a first down. It's going to be very close, right at the 15-yard line. Matter of fact, close enough for a measurement. Corbin Marine, your Mercury outboard dealer, again pleased to bring you Corbin Red Hounds football here on our replays, and we're on Sunday nights from now on as we listen to the many desires of you fans, and you wanted us back on Sunday night, so here we are. We hope you enjoy it. Reedy got 9.5 yards. They have about 1.5 feet to go. Corbin will have it 2nd down. Jeff Page, number 58, over the ball at center. Number 75, Hensley at guard to the right. Reedy fumbles, picks it up, gets the first down. They're having some kind of problem there tonight. That's the 2nd time on this drive. But Reedy each time has been able to get the ball and go forward. He does get a yard to the 14-yard line, and Corbin now has just garnered their 5th first down of this football game.
In the game number 84, Philip.
Again, we're playing a 4A school
First down, Corbin. Calls it the 14-yard line.
that has our jerseys on. Corbin in the white tonight. And a first down at the 14. I hear a whistle. They stop play. So let's see who's going to benefit from this. I think Corbin is. Was it a timeout? Yes, they call a timeout because Madison Central did not have enough players on the field. And boy, what a wasted timeout. That comes with only 2 seconds to go in the quarter. But they have to take it because Corbin is ready to get the play underway. Gambrel Chevrolet, Oldsmobile, Cadillac, and Toyota invite you out to see their complete line of fine automobiles and talk trade into the year clearance time. And right now, the time for you to get the best deal ever. We invite you to Gambrel and their remodeled facility, so to speak, expanded facility. Yeah, that's what you call it, I guess, because they had a brand new facility and outgrew it. And they've expanded, and now with more cars than ever on US 25E. The Red Hounds in action in their third football game of the year will be at home to Whitley County in the next outing next Friday night. While we have in a moment, we want to remind you about the Hall of Fame banquet, which will be on September 13th, preceding the Harrison County game at home. That will be when the new Hall of Fame will be introduced to the crowd at the football field. But the 13th is the banquet, and that's quite an affair. And the inductees induction will be taking place on that night at Cumberland Falls. Here's the handoff up the middle to Lanham. Lanham gets inside the 10 to about the 9-yard line. And the horn sounds, ending the first quarter of play. So we've reached the end of the first quarter of this football game, and after one period here from Richmond, Kentucky, the score is Corbin nothing, Madison Central nothing. Corbin with the ball at the 9-yard line as we start the second period of play, and they take it into about the 5. I still have to identify the ball carrier. Perhaps you've already done it on the TV screen. It was Fox. Fox gets it to about the 5.
Number 27, Dale Fox. Number 46,
matter of fact, inside the 5-yard line. Let's call it the 4. So he got 5 yards on that run. Corbin will have it third down.
Third down 1.
And a yard to go for the first down. Catron comes wide left. Third down play in a scoreless game. Reedy gives to Lanham. Lanham's hit and driven down behind the line of scrimmage. So now the Red Hounds have the big play coming up, as Madison Central did to start this football game tonight when they got it down to the Corbin 2 on fourth down. About a yard and a half to go. They failed. Now Corbin has the opportunity from the 5, but they'll have to get 2 yards now rather than 1 on a fourth down play. And one of the players still down. I believe it's Page, the center, complaining with the leg. Corbin has really been riddled with injuries thus far this year, and this team is too thin to go through too many of those. But I believe it's Page that's complaining right now. Corbin Materials, located on South Main, presenting tonight's game. Corbin Materials can supply you with sand, gravel, concrete, reinforcing steel, septic tanks. So if you need anything in that line, you know the place to call, Corbin Materials. It was Page that was injured, and Dwayne Miller has come in to replace him. Dwayne Miller, a 5'8", 170-pound junior, will have to snap the ball on this fourth down play. We're 54 seconds deep in the second period of tonight's game. And the game being brought to you in part by these fine sponsors. Okay, we're ready to go now. As Corbin will be tested here, wanting to get at least the first down, if not the touchdown, from the 5-yard line. Catherine wide left. Reedy, the quarterback, will go under Miller now. Reedy, nothing there. Gets to the 4, about a yard, and that's all. Well, each team has stopped the other. Corbin on a drive from the 38-yard line. Stopped at the 4, and Madison Central takes over now. Madison Central, the recipient of the early break, getting it to 47, taking it to the Corbin 2, but most of that was on the first offensive play when they threw the long pass, and then a penalty on top of that. Then Madison Central's next offensive series produced them nothing. Now this is their third offensive series. The ball, let's call it the 4-yard line. Bert Brownlee, the quarterback. Tailback standing in the end zone, gets the call. Looks at the corner, goes nowhere as David Hall is collared. I think the tackle was made by Robbie Smith, number 78. PA announcer says Rapier was over there, number 46.
Second down, 11.
Well, they actually lost about a half yard on the play. Let's call it second down and still 10 to go. And a fumble and a touchdown, and Jim Lacefield has it in the end zone. Jim Lacefield, subbing tonight for Jamie Norville, has quite a start. He made Corbin's first defensive play of the night. Now he comes up with this big play. Wasn't their first defensive play, but one of the big ones earlier in the first period. And Jim Lacefield has just taken it in as the ball was fumbled. Touchdown coming with 9 minutes and 54 seconds to go here in the first half of this game, and Reedy will try for the point after touchdown. Here's the kick. It's good. What a break. We've had a game that neither team could take advantage of some good breaks. But finally, Corbin does, as Lacefield takes it in. Reedy adds the extra point. The Hounds on top by 7-0. Now Bill Storm on the kickoff. Here's Bill's kickoff, a nice one. Taken down to the 5-yard line. 10, 15, 20. Uh-oh, he's got to break up the middle. Lacefield slows him down, but here he goes. Can he be caught? All the way, a 95-yard kickoff return. Just like that, 13 seconds after Corbin had taken a 7-0 lead, number 37, John Long, a 5'10", 158-pound senior, goes 95 yards. And Madison Central will have a chance to tie it up. The only player that I saw to really touch him at all was Lacefield. Hit him high, and he just kept moving. David Burr was the last player in pursuit. The extra point is good. On the film crew here just to our right for Madison Central, John Long's dad almost fell off the top of this press box. As his kid, he says, touches the ball for the first time this year. And when he does, he goes 95 yards. Well, let's see if Reedy can do the same. Reedy is the deep man for Corbin. Catron off to the right, and Lanham to the left. Here's the kick, and Reedy will take it. Reedy will take it at the 9. 15, 20. Reedy is taken down at the 26-yard line. Well, the Red Hounds, with the score tied now at 7-all, will have to do it again.
First down, Corbin. Ball's at the 25-yard line.
We have a new quarterback for Corbin. Mike Jackson, number 5, is in, replacing Reedy. Mike Jackson, a 5'9", 162-pound sophomore. Hands it up the middle to Lanham as Lanham comes for a couple of yards to the 28. Well, you know that the spirit, the momentum now has to be with the Indians of Madison Central after that 95-yard run.
Second down, 8. Ball at the 28.
Corbin, second down, 8 yards to go. 8 minutes and 50 seconds. We're in the first half. Score tied at 7. Jackson calls. Jackson fumbles, looks for it. Madison Central elated. That is the third time tonight that Corbin has fumbled the snap from center. Reedy had a couple of them, but Reedy got the ball right back. Now, young Jackson cannot hang on to it, and Madison Central, with a lot of momentum behind them right now, will have a chance to do something with it here. They get the ball deep in Corbin territory. It's the 28-yard line. Wideouts both ways. They try to ram it up in the middle. As Pete Young, 5'10", 195-pound senior, is met by Smith, Robbie Smith at the 26. A couple of yards for Madison Central. Second down and 8.
25-yard line.
8 minutes to go in the first half. Score tied at 7-all. Madison Central will have a wide out to the left. A flanker back also runs over to the left side now. And here's hardly anything happening as Larry Helton gets into David Hall, number 22. Hall didn't seem to know exactly which pattern he wanted to take, inside or out. And in hesitating, Helton, number 84 for Corbin, hits him down. However, he did get about 3 yards as the ball is spotted down to the 22. Penalty marker down. We'll see which team can exercise the option. The penalty will be against Madison Central. So it's going to be stepped off from just over the 25-yard line. And let's see if it's a major penalty or not. Nope, only 5 yards, which puts the ball back up to the 30. Madison Central now will be faced with second down and 12 for the first down. Brownlee, the quarterback. Hall at a halfback. Split into the left side. Number 24 is hurt. Off to the right side, 89, Steve Evans. Young in the backfield with hurt. And here's a pass right into the middle to number 89, Steve Evans. Takes it down to the Corbin 10-yard line and a Madison Central first down.
First down, Madison Central on the 11-yard line.
For Madison Central, that is only their second first down in this game, but they have it down to the Corbin 11-yard line. Young across the 5 to about the 4-yard line. Pete Young. Tackle made for Corbin by Creech. Nooners Reedy also there. Things are not looking real bright right now for Corbin as the ball is down to the 4. Second and 3 for Madison Central. Earlier tonight, the Redhounds bowed their back. Can they do it again? 6.5 minutes here in the first half. As Brownie gives it to Young. Young falling off people. I don't know where they're going to put it, down to the 1-yard line, so he may have that first down as Larry Helton hit him. breaks are playing a part of this ball game in a big way. As Corbin picked up a fumble and went in with it, and now Madison Central has recovered the Corbin fumble at the 28-yard line. They have it down to the 1. Going to stretch that chain, and it is a first down. So Madison Central has 4 downs in which to go a yard. Here we go. Brownie, the quarterback. Looks to Young, and Young goes in for the touchdown. Madison Central has come back with 2 quick touchdowns to take a 13-7 advantage now with 6 minutes and 18 seconds to go in the first half. Number 88, the kicker, Reggie Miller. And, of course, it will be no good. And we have a timeout with 6 minutes and 18 seconds to go in the first half. And the score, Madison Central 13, Corbin 7. And here's the kickoff. This time it's going to be a short one that takes the bounce and picked up at the 15 by Lanham. Lanham goes across the field, not up the field. And he gets only to the 20-yard line. So the momentum definitely is not on Corbin's side right now. A very short return just across the 20. Let's call it the 21-yard line, where Corbin will start an offensive series with 6 minutes and 12 seconds in the half. Corbin has time to move it downfield. But it's not their ability to move that's been tested thus far. It's exercising without making errors. And Reedy back in at quarterback. Reedy will step through that hole, and Reedy falls forward to the 25. Nooner's got about 5 yards on the play. Well, for the first time this year, Corbin trails in a football game. We're in our 3rd game, as they won the opener 19-0. Then defeated, well, that was over Cumberland. Then defeated Knox Central last week 47-6. Corbin will send wideouts both ways. Fox way over to the right side. Robbie Lamb, number 28, comes to the left side.
Flag on the play.
Penalty markers are dropped before he can get the play off. Corbin will be assessed a 5-yard penalty here.
Delay of game.
Delay of game.
Foul gets Corbin.
Well, the Red Hounds spent 32 seconds in getting that play off from when it was marked dead.
Dead ball foul. Delay of game. Corbin.
And the Red Hounds are back now to the 20-yard line. It's going to be 2nd down, 11 to go for the first down. Both ends are in tight on this play as the handoff is given to Lanham. He hits across the 25 and back up to the 26, about where the ball was a moment ago. Gets some 5 yards. Well, a big play for the Hounds now. They need a first down to get this ball out of their own territory, out of the 25 now. They need about 5.5 yards. They won't get the first down as it's moved up to about the 28 or 29. And the ball carrier Lanham again. So he gets 3 yards, and Nooner's Reedy will have to kick the football. A slight breeze blowing, not enough, though, to affect the football. Back deep for Madison Central is John Long. He's the one that took it down the field 95 yards just a few moments ago. Reedy in punt formation as Reedy stands at the 15-yard line. Good snap. Big rush on him. Reedy's going to run. Reedy gets it up across the 25 to about the 26. Well, Ty Justice, a 214-pound tackle, turned Reedy in. Had he not done that, Reedy might have picked up the first down. But as it is, Madison Central has beautiful field position with about 4 minutes to go in the first half. And the Red Hounds continue to make errors. The wall collapsed. They started coming back on to Reedy, and he starts running. And Madison Central now has it at the Corbin 27-yard line. Blanker to the left side. Here's the handoff to Young. Young is hit in the backfield by Robbie Smith, and down he'll go. Smith playing a fine game. Smith, 5'10", 220-pound senior, hits Young. He will be credited with the yard gain to the 26. Madison Central has plenty of time. 3 minutes and 20 seconds to go in the first half. They lead by 13-7. It's not been a well-played first half for the Red Hounds.
Second down man.
Wideouts both ways for Central now. Here's the pitch going back.
It's out to David Hall.
And Larry Helton gets the ball carrier, David Hall, and throws him down short of the 20-yard line. Well, it's at about the 20, so it's going to be a third down play for Madison Central now. He went out of bounds, so that stops the clock with 2 minutes and 58 seconds in the first half. Charles Baker Furniture, 1820 South Main in Corbin, hopes you're enjoying the replay of tonight's game. For your furniture needs, make sure you visit Charles Baker Furniture. Here's the third down 3 play. Back to throw, and down goes the quarterback. He fumbles the football, and Corbin gets it. Corbin had good pursuit that time, especially out of Paul Clevenger, number 53. He broke through there and put the pressure on quarterback Brownie, and Clevenger turned him back into the middle. He fumbled the ball, and Corbin has it, so they avert some disaster here before the end of the first half.
First and 10, Corbin. Ball's at the 20-yard line.
Corbin from their own 20-yard line now. Red Hounds trail by 6. Reedy, the quarterback. Gives it to Fox. Fox for about a yard, and that's it. A penalty marker down along the line of scrimmage. We'll wait to see which team will be assessed the penalty. Been pretty even thus far in tonight's game. Hey, did you know that the Disney Channel is coming to Southern Cablevision September 4th? Some great family entertainment. And if you haven't already signed up, inquire at Southern Cablevision. You'll certainly enjoy the Disney Channel, along with all the other movie channels. Illegal procedure against Corbin, so Madison Central can put it back to the 15 if they want to, or elect to take the down. 2 minutes and 26 seconds in the half. The option is being explained right now to Dwayne Woolham.
5-yard penalty.
The 5-yard penalty does put it back to the 15-yard line.
Foul. Illegal procedure against Corbin.
Okay, let's see if the Hounds can break a long one here. I know you've missed Bill Hoover on our telecast the last 2 weeks, so we want to congratulate his Pepsi-Cola team. They were the state runner-up, and they're playing in Minnesota in the national finals this weekend. That's where Bill is. This is Reedy on the roll. Reedy gets it back to about the 19 or 20-yard line. So he gets most of that penalty back to near the 20-yard line, and Corbin will be faced with second down and about 10 for the first down. Last year, the Pepsi-Cola team was the state champion. This year, they were runner-up, so they continue to excel in softball. And they are, this weekend, while we're doing our telecast, they are playing in the national finals in Minnesota. Bill will be back with us next week. Corbin plays Whitley County at home next week. Here's the second down play. Reedy gives to Lanham, and not much there. Let's call it the 23-yard line, and the Redhounds have it 3rd and 7. One thing they want to do now is use as much time as they can. If they can get the first down, eat up a lot of that clock, and not give Madison Central time to operate when they get the football. B.J. Catron split in to the left side. Now less than a minute to go in the first half. It's Reedy. Reedy pitches back at the last second to Fox. Fox changes directions. Wow, is he hit. Gets up to about the 28-yard line, but it's not enough for a first down. Dale Fox gets 5 yards on that, and he took a lick. Went down hard. Didn't look as if Reedy was going to pitch. He tucks that ball in, and that's one of the few times this year that he's elected to pitch the ball. But he took it out of a running position, flipped it back to Dale. And the best thing that did was eat up a little bit more time. But now the clock runs with 15 seconds to go, and Corbin, of course, why rush to the line of scrimmage? And Nooner's Reedy looking at the clock. He says that's good enough. Down to 6 seconds, and a penalty marker for delay of game. But Corbin does the wise thing, and trying to run up all the time. Let's see if Reedy will kick it. If he does, I would think he'd try to angle it to the out-of-bounds line because Long is back there in single safety. No, he doesn't. Off to the other side of the field. But Long will come up and not even try to field the ball. Well, different strategy. He runs away from the football. And Madison Central runs into the locker room with a 6-point advantage as they get the long kickoff return and then come back with a recovered Corbin fumble and take it in. And so Madison Central will be leading here at halftime by a score of 13-7. Normally presenting the Corbin band, I don't see them in attendance here tonight. The Madison Central band is getting ready to come onto the field. So we invite you to stay tuned for in just a moment or two. We'll be back with second half action here on Channel 11 Southern Cablevision. And we're set to start the second half of tonight's activity here from Richmond, Kentucky. A beautiful night for football. Short sleeve weather. Cool, pleasant, nice facility here. But right now the scoreboard is not the way you want to see it if you're a Corbin Red Hounds fan, because the Hounds are down here at halftime by 13-7, and they have to start the second half by kicking off. Now Bill Storm, number 48, will do the kicking. Bill is a 5'7", 186-pound senior. He and Reedy both are very adept at kicking extra points. But for the distance, it's Storms that can put the leg to it. Well, they're going to have to watch, because earlier tonight on a kickoff, John Long, the 158-pound senior, brought it all the way back from the 5-yard line. Let's see if Corbin can key in on it this time and put him down deep. The Red Hounds need to make an early good defensive stand and get the momentum here in the second half. Here we go. Second half underway. This one will be going off to the left. It's going to be taken on upfield at about the 18-yard line. And good running ball all the way back up to the 38-yard line. It was Robin Huff, a 6', 165-pound senior fullback, that got it upfield. And Madison Central will start at their own 39, just shy of the 40-yard line. Bill Storm got downfield to put him down, but Madison Central has that good field position. Split ends both ways as good defensive reaction this time by Storm, I believe it is. He shoots up through there and gets Hall behind the line of scrimmage. Well, that's a good way to start this second half as Storms traps the ball carrier back at the 36-yard line. It's a loss of 3.
In the game for the Indians, number 85, Keith Parker.
Bill Storm making a fine defensive play. And Madison Central has a 2nd and 13 situation. Wideouts both ways again. Here's a pass over the middle, thrown behind the intended receiver. Keith Parker, number 85, fell backwards. But a poorly thrown pass, and it's going to be 3rd down and 13 from the 36-yard line. We're a minute deep in the second half. Madison Central leading by 13-7. Number 24, Lloyd Hurt, goes wide to the right. In split to the left side. Here's the draw up the middle to Hall, and Hall is hit and taken down by Creech. Number 32, Nick Creech, hit him high and refused to let him go. Matter of fact, he gets only a yard, and that's it to the 37. And Madison Central will have it 4th down and 12. Well, the Red Hounds do the job defensively to start this second half. Now a good return and to get it going offensively. Catron, number 89.
65, Gary Edmondson.
Danny Steele, number 12. And number 18, the deep man, will be Reedy.
Official timeout.
Daniel Lunsford, a 235-pound sophomore tackle, will be in punt formation.
Back for Corbin.
But right now, it apparently is an equipment problem for number 46, Pete Young. He comes out of there.
Number 18, Harold Reedy.
Distad's Jewelry. For over 50 years of integrity and experience in the jewelry business. Shop Distad's, downtown Corbin. Here we go. On the 4th and 12 play. And it's a nice kick out of there. Going to be taken by Reedy at the 32. A lot of red shirts downfield, and Reedy goes down in a hurry. Line of scrimmage will be about the 35-yard line. Well, number 57, Jeff Griffith, 195-pound junior, shot downfield in a hurry and led the onslaught. But Corbin will have good field position at the 35. Madison Central leading by 13-7. And right now, we're going to have a timeout. No, they're not. Madison Central had another player that's having an equipment problem. So now, number 86, John Flicky, comes into the lineup. Corbin set to go, 1st and 10 from the 35. As Reedy checks and splits his end to the right side, flanker to the left, Reedy rolling. Reedy behind Fox, gets a yard, and that's about it.
Okay, number 18, Reedy.
Up to the 36-yard line. The Red Hounds had one good drive in this game. That's when they had the ball back at their own 2-yard line and marched it upfield. Picked up 3 first downs in the drive, but other than that, they've not been able to move it much. They got it down to the 45-yard line before they had to kick the Central 45. Here it is, 2nd down and 9 as Reedy gives to Fox, and Fox slanting the left side, gets up near the 40-yard line. About 4 yards. It's going to be a 3rd and 5 coming up for Corbin here. We're 3 minutes deep in the second half, and one of the Red Hounds getting up slowly. That's number 60, Dwayne Miller. That's our second center of the night that's had to go out of there. Earlier tonight, Jeff Page was injured. Now it's Miller.
Injured player for Corbin, number 60, Dwayne Miller.
Boy, these injuries taking their toll on these young Red Hounds.
Madison Central, number 57, Jeff Griffith.
Well, Page is back in there now, replacing Miller.
3rd down 5, balls at the 40.
Here's a big 3rd and 5 play for Corbin. Need to get some offense going now. Reedy fakes. Reedy gets it up across the 45 to the 47. Boy, he had the defense all going to the right away from him, and he takes up field and gets about 6-7 yards.
Number 18, Reedy. Tackle made by number 80.
To the 47-yard line. Corbin gets the first down.
Fouls at the 47.
Unofficially, I think that's the 6th first down of the ball game for Corbin. Madison Central only has a couple of first downs in the ball game. Dale Fox. Fox is hit, and down he goes right at the line of scrimmage.
Number 57, Jeff Griffith.
Boy, Griffith again.
27, Dale Fox.
And Marsh Robinson were both there. Robinson, number 71. No gain on that play, so it's going to be second down and 10 for Corbin. But good field position now allows Reedy the option of doing more than just running the ball here at the 47-yard line. Let's see what they do. B.J. Catron splits to the left at end. Backfield straightaway out of the wishbone as Reedy rolls. Reedy slips by one, goes across midfield, and down to about the 47-yard line of Madison Central. Thus far, that's been Corbin's most effective offensive weapon, is for Reedy to hit the hole.
In the game for Madison Central, number 78, Tony Rose.
Reedy gets, let's call it 7 yards.
Down 4.
About the 47.5-yard line of Madison Central now, where Corbin will have it third down, 3.5 to 4 yards to go. Catron again splits wide left. Faced with another big third down play. Reedy rolling on the option. Reedy will keep. Reedy, oh, good power. He gets the first down, slipping people across the 40 to the 36-yard line. Just individual effort on the part of Nooners Reedy that time. I thought he was going down at the 45-yard line, which would have been a yard or two shy of the first down, but Reedy was able to use the drive in his legs to keep him going and moves it all the way down to the 36-yard line, an 11-yard run. And Corbin gets their 7th first down of this game. So Corbin has come through on 2 big third down plays, and Reedy's been there both times. The ball at the 36. Reedy gives, this is Lanham. Lanham behind that wall to the right side, gets short yardage. He has crossed the 35. They will mark it at the 32. So that's a 4-yard pickup. Neither team in the first half established any dominance. Both teams made mistakes. But now Corbin starting the second half, executing well. It's second down and 6. Halfback left too soon. That's going to nullify a fine run by Fox.
Number 27, Dale Fox.
I think Lanham was moving prior to the snap, and immediately the penalty marker went down. So that means the penalty will be coming up against Corbin. Illegal motion will wipe out that game.
5-yard penalty.
So the ball is back up to the 37-yard line. 5 minutes and 51 seconds to go. We're in the third period of this game. Madison Central leading 13-7. Catron comes to the right. It's a second down and 10 play. Reedy steps in that gap, but this time Reedy can't run. They're all over him. Maybe got a yard. Reedy takes a lot of hard licks. Playing quarterback and then playing defensive back too, and then running the ball as often as he does. Reedy's going to have to be an iron horse to last this year.
Ball at the 37.
Well, the way it's marked, almost failed to gain on the play, so it's going to be third down and 10. So let's see if they throw it here as Catron comes wide right. Reedy hands it off up the middle to Fox. Fox running low, does not get the first down, but he gets it to about the 31-yard line. And we're going to have a fourth down in not too long. Let's see where it'll be marked. It is at the 31. He got 6 yards. It's 4th and 4, and what will Corbin do here? You're trailing by a touchdown. The ball is down deep at the 31-yard line, and Corbin will call a timeout. So Corbin calling the timeout here with 4 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the third period. With timeout, the score, Madison Central 13, Corbin 7. Well, here's the big play now on 4th down. Uh-oh. Boy, didn't have a clean handoff in the backfield, and Fox running hard, but he won't get the first down. They look across and say he's shy of it. At least Madison Central says yes, he is shy. The officials concur, and Madison Central holds. Well, the Red Hounds used their first time out of the game to talk over the play, and still it doesn't materialize like they wanted to. And although Fox gave it the good effort, he still came up a couple of yards shy. Got 3 yards, and Corbin needs 4. That's what it is marked at now. Madison Central takes the ball at their own 28-yard line. And the quarterback, one of the few times he's taken it tonight, fumbles as he's hit. It should be Corbin's football. Now, the whistle sounded prior to him fumbling, but he was still moving, and that was just what I would think was a quick whistle. No doubt the whistle had sounded, but the quarterback had not gone down. However, Madison Central does have a player that seems to be injured. Well, Bert Brownie found out then what it's like to carry the football against the Corbin Red Hounds. He really took a lick, and the ball got free, but Madison Central will still have it at the 39-yard line. Madison Central now, as the quarterback throws it in, and nice defensive hit that time on that corner by B.J. No, let me check that. I thought it was it's Darren Martin, number 88. That is perfect timing by Darren Martin as he hits the intended receiver. Breaking up that pass, and Madison Central will have it 3rd down and 8 yards to go now. They have it up at the 29. I said a moment ago the 39. It's at the 29-yard line. Here's a 3rd and 8 play. Wideouts both ways again. Brownie looking over the middle, lost it up in the air. The intended receiver is still looking back for the football. He didn't see it, I don't believe. But the quarterback that time went way too long. And the incomplete pass.
In the game for Madison Central, number 23, John Brooks.
Stops the clock
Number 65,
with 3:36 remaining here in the third period. The kick out of there, a high floater. B.J. Catron comes up under it, has people all over him. Almost obstructed from catching that football at the 45-yard line, but Corbin will have good field position. The spotter up here for Madison Central on the headset says, we got a break on that. They might have. However, there was no hard hit. Still, he was there in the way.
Any quarterback for Corbin, number 5, Mike Jackson.
Here's Jackson now, the quarterback. And the ball all over the field, and finally a Corbin player gets on top of it.
Tackle mover number 71, Marsh Robinson. Team, ball at the 42.
Corbin loses 3 yards on that, back to the 42. Now Jackson, the quarterback. Jackson falls down. Well, Mike is having a real rough night. So the penalty marker goes down, and we can only hope that it's against Central. That could save us from that long loss back to the 36-yard line. Things are not going well for the Red Hounds after starting the second half with a good defensive show and then a good offensive show. And here on their second offensive possession, things do not look good. However, this 15-yard penalty will get us out of a hole. Started at the 45 and then started dropping back. Now get the ball all the way up to midfield. Personal foul, still not a first down, but it's 3rd and 5, and so let's see if the sophomore quarterback can muster anything right here. Corbin trailing by a touchdown. We're in the 3rd period. Well, there's nothing there, and Corbin will have to give it up. It's going to be 4th down, about 5 to go for the first down, and the Red Hounds go into punt formation. Long and Hurt are back deep for Madison Central, as Reedy just now gets into the lineup to punt the football. Hounds seem confused right now, and they're getting lined up as Reedy has plenty of time. Nice kick out of there. Taking a fumble. It's up in the air. Who will get it? And Long's got it. He's Young. Young coming upfield across the 40. He's up back to midfield. And Madison Central takes advantage of that big break. That ball taking the high bounce that time. It was up for grabs. And Pete Young got it on the fly. And there he went almost all the way. They're back where the line of scrimmage was a moment ago, right at midfield. So as far as the break situation is concerned, Madison Central doing better on that side of the stanza than Corbin. Pete Young gets it up to midfield, and Madison Central set to go. Bert Brownie, number 3, the quarterback, has wideouts both ways. He tries the center of the Corbin line and about 5 yards to the 45 before a hard lick put on by Martin. And let's see who else for Corbin was in there. I think Storm, maybe. But nevertheless, he gets 5 yards to the Corbin 45. Down to a minute to go in the 3rd period. Madison Central sends Evans wide left. Young to the right. Here's the quarterback, and he gets across the Corbin 40 to the 38. Darren Martin making the tackle, but still Bert Brownie has taken it for a first down for Madison Central. Let's make it the Corbin 38-yard line. So we have a timeout now. Only 48 seconds to go here in the 3rd period. We have a timeout on the score. Is Madison Central 13, Corbin 7. Madison Central set to go at the Corbin 38-yard line on the first down. Brownie, the quarterback, picking his hole, gets very little, maybe a yard, to about the 37. Penalty marker down. It's going to be a foul against Corbin. And that'll be a big 15-yarder, which will move the ball down to the 22-yard line. Hounds' mistakes are hurting them more than anything tonight. And there's another one. Well, the personal foul has put it down to the 22, and Madison Central gets another first down. Just 28 seconds to go. We're in the 3rd period of this game. Neither team has scored the second half, with Madison Central now threatening. As they'll give it to Young, he fumbles. Does Corbin get it? Yes, Corbin comes up with the football. So both teams making a lot of mistakes, and B.J. Catron was there that time to come up with the football, and Corbin has turned the Indians back again. But the Hounds have it deep in their own territory at the 13-yard line. Just 14 seconds, clock runs as we're winding down here at the end of the 3rd period of this football game. Corbin breaks huddle with 5 seconds to go. I don't think they'll get a playoff. Let's see. Nope, they will not. So that's the end of the 3rd period, and after 3, the score is Madison Central 13, Corbin 7. Jackson, the quarterback, as we start the fourth period of this game. As Jackson goes back, he looks, he throws out there, and it's over the head of the intended receiver. Helton was the short man, Catron the long man. It was right in between the two. And Long, the defensive man, had he been anticipating a little more where the ball would go, he was in better position than anybody. But Corbin did pull off a play that I think that the Indians were not expecting that time at all, on 1st and 10 from the 13-yard line. Robbie Lamb comes wide to the left from the flanker, and it's Fox wide right. As Jackson's back to throw again, and he throws over the middle. He's got Helton. Helton brings it across the 20 to about the 21. Not a first down, but the Hounds are showing that they're going to show him a different kind of offense here for the final 12 minutes to play. An 8-yard pickup. And Jackson turns passing quarterback now. It's a 3rd down and about 1.5 yards to go. So a big play for Corbin to maintain ball possession here. Jackson goes back. He's going to be taken down behind the line, back at the 14. Well, you would think that Madison Central would not be playing a pass there if that's what that was. But they played it perfectly, and they get the quarterback on a 3rd and short, dropping back. Back to the 15-yard line, a loss of 6, and now it's 4th down and long. Reedy in punt formation. Reedy's kick out of there. It's hitting up at the 45. Will take a roll across midfield down to the Madison Central 47-yard line. So Reedy gets a nice kick of 38 yards, and Madison Central comes back with the football. From the 47, penalty markers go down before the play can get underway. We'll see what the penalty is going to be all about here. I've been calling the quarterback Brownie. I thought that was an IE on that. That's just an E. So his name is Brown. Madison Central gets the penalty back to the 42-yard line. No gripe at all with these officials. They've pretty well balanced what they've called here tonight. Neither team has shown any dominance at all. Mistakes have been the bigger part of this game. Central leading 13-7, 10 minutes to go. And here's Young trying up the middle, but there's nothing there for him. Number 81 for Corbin, Jim Lacefield, is there again. He's had a fine game filling in for Jamie Norville. Still at the 42-yard line. It's going to be 2nd down and 15. Brown pitches back, and they'll try the little man around the corner. He's up to midfield. Bill Storm comes up to make the tackle. Rob Richardson, a 5'7", 148-pound tailback. He's a sophomore, cut the corner and got 8 yards to midfield. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 7 yards to go. Brown pitches back. Same player going the other way. Richardson turns the corner. Can't get there this time. Good defensive play on the far side of the field. I believe it's Martin. Let's see. Yep, number 88, Darren Martin. So he turns in the good defensive play, and Corbin's going to have to turn in the offensive play pretty soon now. Time is going against them. 8 minutes and 15 seconds to go. The ball is at the Corbin 48-yard line, and Madison Central undoubtedly will be in punt formation here. And they're disorganized, so they're going to have to call a timeout. Madison Central calling the timeout. We'll be back in a moment. Timeout on the score is Central 13, Corbin 7. Madison Central in punt formation now on the 4th down and 4. Lunsford in punt formation. And his kick out of there, end over end downfield. A fair catch called for and taken at the Corbin 20-yard line. As Catron catches the ball and Corbin has the football with 8 minutes to go in the football game. Now, the Red Hounds have to get something going here. If they expect to come out of this game a winner, their only touchdown came from the defense, as Lacefield picked up the fumble and took it in early in the ball game to give Corbin a 7-0 lead. Jackson remains the quarterback. Behind him, Storm, the up back, then Lanham and Fox. The ball right at the 20-yard line. Penalty marker goes down as Fox gets free. Fox across the 30. Fox up to the 37, but illegal procedure in the backfield. Going to call that one back. Good running on part of the sophomore. Got a lot of young players in there for Corbin right now. Dale Fox, outstanding run. He's a sophomore. Jackson, the quarterback's a sophomore. Lanham's a junior. Storm, the only senior in the backfield. Well, the illegal procedure penalty will set Corbin back to the 15. One of the better runs of the night just turned in by Fox, but it won't count for anything because of the penalty.
5-yard penalty.
The Hall Watson Furniture Company, home of quality home furnishing since 1922. Happy to be bringing you the replay of Corbin Red Hound football here on Southern Cablevision, Channel 11. Of course, none of us happy about the score right now. Trying to do something about it here. Let's see what the problem is. I think that's Fox going off the field right now.
Corbin. First down, 15. Ball's at the 15-yard line.
Well, going to have to get Reedy in to replace him. The ball back to the 15-yard line. We're going to get another penalty. They're going to have to call a timeout. So the Red Hounds coach Cotton Adams, very upset over what has happened out on the field, is giving it to the official right now. I'm not exactly sure what happened when Fox wanted to come out or was taken out. You name it, he was off to the sideline, and Coach Cotton Adams has to use a timeout because the situation was not corrected and had to get Reedy in or somebody in to try to have enough people on the football field. And so he's out there with this timeout just talking to the officials. Things have gone pretty well up to this point, but right now he's very upset. He'll go back to his team. His team may get a little fire out of this. Let's see. Sometimes when adversity like this happens, and I saw Lanham and some of the others slapping each other down there, and maybe this is what it'll take to put a little bit into the Corbin offensive attack. They're in dire straits right now. First down and 15 with the ball back at the 15-yard line. So let's see what they can do about it here.
First down, 15. Ball at the 15-yard line.
Both ends are in tight. The backfield straight away as Jackson will give up the middle, and with the ball is Storms. He's at the 30, 35, 40, 45, and out of bounds upfield. And Larry Helton is disgusted because he thought somebody had, and Bill Storm says it too, they had his headgear. He wants 15 more out of that, and the official right on top of it apparently did not see it. Helton saw it, and he was running interference. Storms felt it, and he was telling the official, but Corbin on that great run by Storms gets it out, and like I said a moment ago, maybe that adversity with that situation has put some fire in them. A 30-yard run by Storms. First down at the 45-yard line. Now they dig for short yardage. This will be Dale Fox, who gets it up to about the 48-yard line. Time is not critical at this point.
Allowing number 54, Robin Huff.
It's a 2-yard gain. At the 48-yard line, it'll be second down and 8, and the Corbin cheering section really coming alive over there right now. 7:20 to go. This is Lanham. Lanham across midfield. Lanham down to the 45-yard line. It won't be a first down, but a big chunk of yardage there. The Hounds, for the first time tonight, are playing inspired football. They're really charging in there. Down to the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 7. It'll be 3rd and 1 for Corbin now. Well, the Corbin player got on the football. Boy, I'll tell you what. This has been a night for mistakes, hasn't it? I think Fox got back there. No, it was Catron that got on it. Now Corbin has a 4th down, and what do you do? 6:17 to go. Ball at midfield. We had it 3rd down in the yard and charging downfield, and then the collision between Jackson and the ball carrier, and Corbin's going to go for it. 6 minutes to go. 4th and 5. Well, this is a big, big play. Wide outs both ways. And that's Helton. He had the first down. If they give him where he caught the football, it'll be a Corbin first down. Now, wait a minute. The official up had marked it a yard upfield, and now the official back. Notice he marked it with his foot, the first official, 1 yard in advance of where it is now. Then when he was pushed back, they left it where it was. He may still have gotten it, but the ball should be on upfield where the official first put his foot down, definitely. It is a Corbin first down, but it would have been with ease the other way. That official that's standing over the football right now had his foot, and he went out and marked it plainly on upfield. Corbin does get the first down, a big one. They're down at the Madison Central 44-yard line now. 5:40 to go. Nice little pass across the middle to Helton for that first down. Jackson, the quarterback. Running off to the left. Ooh, good driving run by Bill Storm. Looked like he was going to be taken down back at the 45-yard line, and Storm is able to cross the 40 and take it to about the 38-yard line. I like the way that Bill Storm has really brought him out of the doldrums with a 30-yard run. That time, he just refused to go down till he gets it down to about the 37-yard line. He got 7 yards on that run. It'll be 2nd down and 3. 5 minutes to go in the game. Hounds trying to charge back here. Coming all the way from their 15-yard line. Jackson calls. It's a 2nd and 3 play. Gives to Lanham. Lanham pushes forward, close to a first down. He has crossed the 35 to about the 34-yard line. Needed 3 and got about 3. Jackson over talking to the official. I don't know what the problem is there. This is very close. Maybe he wants a timeout for a measurement. The length of the football good. All right, we'll see if it is. The photographer here, the film man for Madison Central, says it's the length of the football good. Well, you're close. Nose of the football. We'll take it any way we can get it. Yeah. Corbin gets another first down. The ball at the 34-yard line now. And here we go. Miller out of the ball at center. 4:34 to go. Hounds trail by a touchdown. Jackson gives off the left side. People scurrying for a football, and Corbin has fumbled it again. Fox coming off that left side. Couldn't hold on to it, and the Hounds have coughed it up. Mistake, 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 mistake. And boy, that'll certainly take the air out of enthusiasm. 4:19 to go. Now, you can only hope that you can cause them to do something and turn it right back to you. I would think that they'll play very conservative football. They do. Nothing in the middle. Less than 4 minutes to go now. What a beautiful drive we had going. But so many fumbles here. Has nothing to do with the weather at all.
Second down, 10.
It's the hitting out there. We'll see if Madison Central can do us a favor the same way. 3.5 minutes to go. Second down and 10. Brown hands it in the middle. Nothing again. So it's going to be third down, about 10 yards to go. The ball back at the 32-yard line.
Third down, 10.
If Corbin can hold here, obviously we'll get the football again with another chance, but with very little time. Wide outs both ways. Let's see what Brown will do. He pitches back. Richardson trying to cut the corner. Goes down short of a first down, but penalty markers are dropped. Boy, a penalty against us here would be all she wrote. That does stop the clock with 2 minutes and 50 seconds to go. Discuss the penalty. We have a break in the action. Timeout on the field with 2:50 to go in the score. Central 13, Corbin 7. Corbin needs a run back here. Here's the fourth down and the kicking situation. 2.5 minutes to go. A poor kick. It's off to the right, taken at the Corbin 40. Returned to the 44-yard line by number 12 for Corbin. That is Danny Seeley. Well, the Hounds have good field position now, but they have to move quickly. 2:17 remaining. So now, instead of hitting it up the middle, they're going to have to go to the air, and we're going to have Reedy and Jackson into the lineup both at the same time. Fox goes out, so we know what to expect in a situation like this, the possibility of Reedy throwing the pass. Less than 2 minutes to go from the 44-yard line now. Wide out to the right side is Catron. Ooh, broken up, intended for Reedy. Very close to interception right there. Reedy going out of action right now. Incomplete pass does stop the clock with 1:50 to go. The ball still at the 44-yard line. And the two players for Madison Central going for it to break it up. One of them stays down. Tonight's activity being presented by Tri-County Insurance on Master Street in East Corbin, just across from Eastward School, and our good buddy Bill Crook. Now, no matter what type of insurance you would need, whether it's for your auto, your home, your life, go in and see Bill Crook at Tri-County Insurance. I think you'll be pleased with the kind of service that Bill and Sharon can provide you. And we highly recommend Tri-County Insurance on Master Street in East Corbin for all your insurance needs. Second down, 10 yards to go for Corbin now. The ball at the 44-yard line. Jackson looking over the middle. He's got Hilton. It won't be a first down. It's down to the 48-yard line of Madison Central. Clock running with 1:40 to go. That pass play good for about 8 yards. It'll be 3rd down and 2 to go. Well, they got to get out of the huddle in a hurry now. 1.5 remaining. Here's the 3rd down play. Helton wide to the right. Catron doesn't know what the play is. Boy, oh boy, you're talking about eating up precious time there. Lost about 20 seconds before the timeout call to find out what was going on, and it's just been a pattern of problems here tonight for Corbin. The fumbles, the penalties, timeout that they had to call earlier that they didn't want to. Now here's a timeout that it's a big play. They've got to get the 1st down. They've got to think 1st down before they can march downfield, and now they're going to have to play sidelines, it appears, with only 1:24 to go. May have one timeout remaining. Corbin Red Hound football on Southern Cablevision. Channel 11 each Sunday night at 8:30 here. And presented by Low Aluminum, the pool professionals. Now, right now is the perfect time to put in a swimming pool for next year. They can do it in a couple, 3 weeks and have it ready when next summer starts. You'll be ready. Low Aluminum. Here we go. The 3rd down and 2 play. Jackson back to throw. Jackson looking. He throws long. He looks for Catron, and it's broken up. Catron thought he was interfered with. Face guarded. It looked like that to a degree. The incomplete pass now will make it 4th down and a couple of yards to go. Well, the ball game riding right now on this play. We have to at least pick up a 1st down. 4th down, 1:18 to go. And back to throw. This is Jackson looking long. He looks long. He's got his man. It's a touchdown. Larry Helton on the receiving end of that scoring pass with 1:11 to go, and what a courageous play on 4th down and 2. A streak of lightning down that right sideline. The sophomore quarterback to the sophomore end, and Corbin has tied it up with 1:11 to go at 13 all. The Corbin fans are delirious on the other side of the field. I thought they would try to dive into the middle to get the 1st down. Instead, they go for broke, and do they complete it. What a play. Now, the try for the point after touchdown, which could give Corbin the lead. Nooners Reedy getting ready for it. B.J. Catron will hold. The score tied at 13 all. It's up. It is good, and Corbin has taken the lead. What a turn of events in this football game. The fans will long remember what has happened here tonight. A night of frustration has turned into excitement and elation right now, and what Corbin has to do is hold them off for 1:11 to go. It seemed like everything that Corbin was doing tonight was going against them, but they showed the courage they had when they took the ball at the 15-yard line, marched it back upfield only to lose it on a fumble, and then it looked like all hope was gone. But Corbin kept fighting, and these youngsters have really gained a lot of stature here tonight in the way they've come back against this 4A club at Richmond. Now, hold on for the win. 1:11 to go. Earlier tonight, we saw that number 37, who is deep, John Long, return it for a touchdown, 95 yards. Bill Storm will be kicking off. So here we go. And the kick. It's a nice one downfield. Taken upfield at about the 15. And number 2 will go down at about the 33-yard line. Let's see. That is Mike Menerich, a 6-foot, 155-pound junior. As Creech is downfield for Corbin with 1:05 to go, and Madison Central has it at the 34-yard line. Madison Central, the fans, the players, were ready for the celebration of the victory when all of a sudden Corbin strikes with a 48-yard pass play. Less than a minute to go now. Corbin jumps off sides. Penalty marker goes down. Menerich throws downfield. B.J. Catron streaking for, almost caught. That one almost turned it back the way it happened to Madison Central a moment ago. Just about happened to Corbin. Intended receiver was Steve Evans. He would have had the ball down at the Corbin 25-yard line. Corbin was offsides. Whether they were drawn offsides or not, I'm not sure. Penalty marker dropped at the line of scrimmage. 47 seconds to go. The go, go, go that you hear in the background from the cheering section of Madison Central. A 5-yard penalty. I'm pretty sure this is offsides. Right now, downs aren't too important. Time is what is so important. It's 1st and 5. The ball is up at the 38-yard line. Wideouts to the left side. Brown, the quarterback. Brown rolls back. He looks. He throws. His pass. It is on the ground, complete up at the 49 of Corbin. And the clock runs with 39 seconds. Now they kill it for the chains to be moved. Corbin leading by 14-13. Madison Central with the first down at the Corbin 49-yard line. 39 seconds to go. Back to play. Brown looking. Brown rolling. Brown shoots it downfield. He's in advance of the line of scrimmage. Incomplete pass. Brown we're looking right straight across the field. He threw the ball in advance of the line of scrimmage, but no penalty marker was dropped. Had that been completed, had that not been called, it would have been a crime. It was very obvious. As I'm sitting directly across the line of scrimmage, he was 1 yard in advance of the downs marker, and nothing was dropped. 31 seconds to go. They're going for the home runs now. No doubt about it. 31 seconds to go. Ball at the Corbin 49. 2nd down and 10. Brown to throw. He looks. Lobs it up in the air. It may be. Intercepted. No. Catron batted it, and Reedy went for it, but couldn't hold on to it. There's 25 seconds to go. It'll be 3rd down and 10. The ball at the Corbin 49. Well, that's thought. Dale just said get it deep enough to kick a field goal. They have 25 seconds. And they have to go for a lot of distance regardless. Here's Brown lobbing it again. And it's out of bounds. He caught the ball, but he's out of bounds with it, and it's pretty obvious. Of course, you want things, you hope for things at this point in the ball game, and that's what the Madison Central fans were hoping, that the official wouldn't see it that way, but it's too obvious. Now it's at the 49, 4th and 10 with 19 seconds to go. We'll be back next Sunday night also with our replay at 8:30. We want to remind you, too, the Hall of Fame banquet, September 13th at Cumberland Falls. Here it is, the 4th down play. Brown will run. Brown will be taken down, and that'll be it. And a penalty marker goes down. Why, we don't know. Only thing we could ascertain out of that would be against Corbin. Give him a first down of 15 yards. 12 seconds to go. The ball would have been turned over. Clipping is the call. So Corbin will still get the football, and Corbin will come out of this one with a win. All they'll have to do is fall on the football, and pulling for a miracle, Corbin got it tonight. Jackson and Hilton pulled it off. And 2 fine sophomore athletes have turned what looked like certain defeat into a victory for Corbin now. Corbin's quarterback, Nooners Reedy, has been battered and bruised, and I think he's suffering from injury. And Hilton teamed up with the substitute quarterback, Mike Jackson. Mike's going to play a lot this year. He's a good quarterback. And so we do have a timeout called by Madison Central. They want to talk about it. So with only 12 seconds to go in this football game, we have a timeout. The score is Corbin 14, Madison Central 13. As I said a moment ago, all the Hounds have to do right now is just kill this clock. And Jackson will take the snap from center. He'll fall down, and that'll be it. They can't stop the clock now from running, and Corbin has defeated this 4A school. Well, they call one more timeout, but it's just elementary at this point because Corbin will win. Only 6 seconds to go. That's the last timeout for Madison Central. This is one of the storybook finishes for Corbin and the Hounds to remain undefeated. This could go a long way toward making it a good year for Corbin and what's happened here tonight. Jackson goes down, and the Red Hounds now have the victory. They are 3-0. Wearing those white shirts, seldom wear them. Corbin comes off with the victory here by a score of 14-13. In the first half, it was a sputtering offense. Corbin couldn't get it done. They did get a touchdown as Jim Lacefield took it in on a recovered fumble, got it in the air, and took it on in. Madison Central on the ensuing kickoff brought it all the way back and tied it up. And then Madison Central recovered a Corbin fumble at the 38-yard line. They took it in, but missed their extra point, but led at halftime by 13-7. But here, Corbin, with 1:11 to go, Jackson and Helton team up for a 48-yard touchdown pass, and Reedy comes in to kick the extra point, and Corbin salvages the win to go 3-0 in the year, and they'll be taking on Whitley County next week at Campbell Field. And, of course, we'll have the replay here of that football game on Channel 11 at 8:30 next Sunday night. Corbin Red Hound football presented by these sponsors here on Southern Cablevision. Well, fans, that's some finish, huh? Dale said I look like I'm freezing to death. It's a little chilly right now in the short sleeve, but part of why I'm kind of nervous all over is what just happened here in front of us a couple of minutes ago when Corbin pulled this one out of the fire and come across with that touchdown. It's just one of the better finishes we've ever had to a Corbin Red Hound football game. Now, next week it's going to be Corbin and Whitley County, and we're going to be here at 8:30 with the rebroadcast of that ball game as Televid Sports brings you the entire season of Corbin Red Hound football here on Southern Cablevision. We hope you've enjoyed it tonight. We certainly have been a part of it here at Richmond, Kentucky, and able to bring it back to you here on Channel 11. On behalf of Dale Johnson and Gene Harless, this is Don Eastep inviting you to join me along with Bill Hoover next week for Corbin Whitley County football. So until then, good night, everybody.